Hi, this is John Madden, and you're listening to the Marconi Show on NRK.
Hey, Coach, how you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing well.
We love you, man. We're huge fans.
I love you, John.
Well, thank you.
By the way, we have something here produced for you, just so you...
John Madden, football genius.
That costs the station right there about $1 million. We don't care.
That's right. Just for you.
You're worth it. Are you on the cruiser right now?
No, I'm not. I'm in New York. I was in Pittsburgh Monday night, and then I have a place. Any time I'm in the East, I have a place I stay in New York. And so I came from Pittsburgh to New York, and then I go to Philadelphia this weekend.
Yeah.
There it is.
Yeah, Tiny and I, my 500-pound cohort on the show.
That's right.
We make bets on every Monday night football game now.
Yeah.
And yesterday I had to give him a pedicure because the Steelers won.
Oh, that'd be an ugly sight.
His feet smell like Frito-Lay.
Yeah, that's a bad deal.
He should use some fast-acting Tinactin.
That's right.
Yeah, I wouldn't have anything to do with that. I think if I were going to bet something, you bet that on the Colts?
Yeah.
Well, what made you feel that strongly about the Indianapolis Colts?
It was actually a coin toss.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that had to be a coin toss because you couldn't feel that strongly about that deal.
No. Yeah, I got into it. I'm like, I just got the short end of the stick here today.
No, that's a bad deal.
You know who I like, though, is that Tommy Maddox.
Yeah, he's really something, and it's a great story because he came out early, which he'll say now was a mistake. I mean, he went to UCLA, came out after his sophomore year, and and there are probably some guys that can do that in some positions, but Tommy Maddox wasn't a guy that could do it, and quarterback's not a position you could do it.
Yeah.
And then he didn't make it, and then that kind of set him back, and then he went around the league a little, and then he went to the Arena League, and then the XFL, and and finally came back the other end, and is what he could have been all along.
See right there, Tiny? That's why we paid $1 million for this.
John Madden, football genius.
See?
There it is. That's $2 million.
$2 million right there.
What is it, $1 million every time you play it?
Yeah, I think so.
$1 million to produce it.
I don't know.
Both.
You just went from $1 million to $2 million. It's the second time.
Oh, man. By the way,
Rates up there, man. You guys are making tons of dough.
I wish that Portland could get it together and get an NFL team. Could you do anything to help us out here? Seriously.
Yeah, don't you know a guy?
Yeah. I mean, how about the guy that owns the Seattle team?
Yeah, I know.
Doesn't he? I mean, he has all the money up there, doesn't he?
I know.
Gates? Don't you have all the money up there?
Yeah, I think so. I would love it, man. I mean, seriously.
Just bring another team. He owns the basketball team, doesn't he?
Yeah, the Blazers, yeah.
Yeah? Well, I mean, put a package deal together. Go talk to him.
Would you come down to cut the ribbon?
Yeah, I'd come down. Yeah. If that happens, I'd come down and cut the ribbon. Yes, I would.
You heard it first.
Yeah.
Man, by the way, Monday Night Football couldn't get any better with you and Al Michaels. It's just so awesome.
Well, I enjoy it. I mean, it's something that I've always said that if you're going to be in this business and broadcasting and televising football someplace while you're doing it, you want to do Monday Night Football, and I never really thought it would happen. I mean, there were a couple times it came close, and then it didn't. So I said, well, probably never happen, and then everything worked out, and I got the opportunity, and it's great. It's just the excitement is so different on a Monday night. I mean, the anticipation, the crowd, the lights, the whole thing. It's really fun.
And you guys together are great. I mean, Al Michaels is a great one. It's a dream team, really.
Yeah, no, Al's really good. I mean, he's a bright guy, and he's been doing it for a long time, and doing a lot of different sports, and he just knows there's no situation. And I felt the same thing. I had a great partner for years in Pat Sumner.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And which gives you a comfort. That that whatever comes up, these guys can take care of and handle.
Oh yeah.
boy, does that make it a heck of a lot easier than what I do.
See, Tiny, gosh, I wish you could get that way.
I know. I wish I could be like that.
Maybe John can introduce me to a good sidekick. No,
Yeah,
I'm
that's
just
right.
kidding.
He'll look over and I'll be playing something else, doing something else.
So what does Tiny do? Does Tiny dig the hole deeper instead of getting you out of it?
Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah, I do. I dig the hole way deeper.
But he runs a pretty good D, though, Tiny.
Yeah,
Yeah.
got a good D.
Hey, Mr. Madden, we love that we're giving away some Madden 2003, which is an awesome game, by the way.
Yeah, your
Well,
games are the
thank you.
best.
You get into it, don't you? Do you go down there with the guys, or do they just say, hey, put a good game together?
No. They come to my place. We have a block of about 3 or 4 months where we work on it, and my job is the football part of it. I mean, I started this game like 15 years ago before there was ever games, and what I wanted to do is I wanted to make a pro football game, that is the NFL. And so if something happens in the game, like when you start seeing more, 3 wide receivers, I make sure that gets in the game. 4 wide receivers, that gets in the game. Empty backfield, nickel defense, dime defense, whatever is in the game, the way it's played, I want the video game to play the same way.
Yep.
So as the changes in football come every year, I get them into the game every year. And now with all this free agency, my other thing is the personnel. How a team is going to change when they change personnel. That's part of it. I mean, Buffalo was one type of team, and then boom, they get a Drew Bledsoe.
Yeah.
Now they're another type of team. So you have to make the adjustments within the team, and then you have to make the adjustments every year with what is new in football.
Tiny, right? Once again.
John Madden, football genius.
All right, $3 million.
$3 million there.
You guys are just rolling in the dough.
That's right.
Paul Allen's money too, don't you?
That's right.
Yeah, you do.
You're worth it, John.
Yeah, you're worth every dime
all
of it.
that money.
Now, I have just a quick thing because we're going to give one of your games away. We asked people to call in and ask some questions. This is from Jason here in Portland.
Hey, Marconi, brother. I got 2 questions for Mr. Madden. 1, how in the hell do you get freaking 6 or 8 legs on a freaking turkey? 2, has he had the privilege of having the Miss Melissa Stark in the Madden Cruiser?
I'll answer the second one first. Yeah, I have the Madden Cruiser, and we usually go to practice on Saturday of the home team, and Melissa, goes on the bus, and then on Sunday we go to the visiting team on the bus. So yeah, Melissa is on the bus every Saturday and Sunday. Now the 6-legged turkey is a little tougher, but what it does is it's where it's bred, and it's bred in Alaska, and so it starts off as an Alaskan thing, and then we bring it down. We go over the Continental Divide, so it starts off with your basic 4-legged turkey, and then when it crosses the Continental Divide, it picks up another half a leg. So then you're 4.5 legs, and then we get down into Wyoming is when it develops that 5th leg, right after the Continental Divide. And then when we get it down to Texas, see, this is quite a trip, this turkey thing. I mean, you think this is simple. The guy thinks he asks a simple question. And then we get it down to Texas, and everything is bigger in Texas, so it gets a 6th leg there. So it's a little complicated. If it was simple, then it would be a simple thing. Everyone would do it. That's kind of how it happens.
Let's see. We have one more from Matt here in Portland.
Hey, Mr. Madden. Hey, I've got this power bill. It's 2 months overdue, and next month is going to be the 3rd and final month. I owe $106.71 PGE. I'm wondering if you'd be willing to cover that for me. My name is Matt. Please call me and let me know if you could maybe swing that for me. A buddy of mine bought your game, and I love it. And That'd be really helpful.
He wants to know if you'll cover his power bill.
Yeah, I heard. No, it's covered. Tell him to just throw it away and don't pay any attention to anything that they say or do to him because it doesn't count. That I will and have covered it.
John Madden, seriously, not only well, of course, a football genius.
John Madden, football genius.
But
All right. 4 million.
you're just a great guy, and it's a pleasure to have been able to talk to you once in my lifetime.
Yeah, it is.
Well, thanks, guys.
And I want you to
enjoyed it. So.
And Monday night, who do you think? Tiny and I are going to bet again between the Eagles and.
Yeah, but I mean, don't do anything with his feet. Stay away from the smelly parts of Tiny. I would go with the Philadelphia Eagles.
Yeah, that's what I'm taking then.
All right.
Because Tiny's a Giants fan, so
yeah, I'll take the Giants.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, okay. Then I think that'll keep you away from the smelly parts.
And if Tiny loses, which I do believe he is, and if Mr. Madden says that, they're going to win, they will.
I'm screwed.
He has to eat Fruit Loops out of the toilet bowl here at the station.
That's not a flush toilet?
Yeah.
Yeah, a flush toilet.
Good. Okay, that's good.
That's all right, though, because, see, if I win...
That's easy, man. That's an easy one.
if I win, Marconi has to eat clam chowder out of the urinal.
Oh,
that's a little tougher.
John, thank you very much, and have a great week, and we'd love to have you back on anytime you can make it.
Okay, thanks, guys.
Thanks a lot. John Madden, everybody. There he is.
John Madden, football genius.
Thank you, sir.
Coach. Coach?